Hi Pisces, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking ahead at next month, so the month of September. So we will, be looking at a bit of general stuff as well as pulling some cards for love. I will let everyone know that if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. We'll be drawing that very soon when we hit our first 100 subscribers. So please like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Obviously, just a small non-monetized channel, so it really does mean a lot to me, all the subscribes, okay? Today I'm using 4 different decks. So when we're looking at the general sort of stuff, we do have the Tanis Lenormand. When we move over into love, I have the Terra Lenormand, as well as 2 love oracles. We've got the Romantic Fairy Love Oracle and the Island Time Wellness deck there as well. Okay, but getting into it for you, Pisces, we're going to sort of divide September up into start, middle, and then the end. And I'll be drawing 2 cards for each of those. See what's going on for you, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what's going on for Pisces in September 2023? Okay, Pisces, it's looking like it may be a pretty productive month for you. Firstly, we do have the birds followed by the stork energy there. Okay, so at the start of the month, we are expecting some interesting conversations to start taking place. These conversations themselves may not be, huge or dramatic or anything like that. What we're kind of seeing here with the stork is the most important thing about these conversations is that they actually starting to stir up some new energy within you, Pisces. With the stork there, that really does stir up new energy. It gets, it's those conversations where it puts an idea in your head and you start sort of rolling that around and thinking about it, a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. So I do feel for some of you, this may be, these conversations may be things like, some advice that starts to stir up that new thought, the way that you're thinking about things, starting to think about things in a new way, all those sorts of things. For some of you, this is definitely, an idea that takes place, it sort of roots itself in the back of your mind, starting from a conversation. So listen carefully when we're having conversations, even just the littlest conversations, because there's something for you in some of these conversations at the start of the month, Pisces. Okay, so for some of you, I do feel as though I sometimes the birds can talk about, like gossip and that chitter chatter of other people. So for some of you, this is actually going to be you sort of being involved in a conversation that's a bit gossipy or hearing some gossip about somebody, and that's really sort of starting this new energy off for you. But the important thing is that we do see that new energy getting stirred up for you, Pisces. So definitely about to take flight into the month of September, and it's all sort of stirring up from conversations you're having or conversations around you that you're sort of listening in on. So make sure you're paying attention to what's being said by people at the start of the month there. It will really stir some things up for you, and it is really, we do have the sun for the middle of the month coming through with the mountain card. Okay, so that actually links up with that same energy as well, because the sun actually does shine a light on certain things. It reveals things to us. So these conversations that are stirring up this new energy, it may actually reveal something totally new to you. I do feel for a lot of you, this is that new way of thinking about something. Okay, so it's hearing a conversation, getting some advice or something like that, that's stirring up just a new way of thinking about something, and it really reveals to you that more of the truth of the situation, more of the, what's going on under the surface with that situation. It's really sort of coming to light for you and all sort of coming together. And with that sun, it really does talk about, with the mountain there, it talks about overcoming any obstacles or delays that you may have faced. I do feel as though this is more past obstacles for you here, Pisces. At the middle of the month, you're really actually, you know, focusing on that sunshine rising up over the mountains. Okay, so whatever's sort of being revealed to you is this new energy that's getting stirred up for you. It's actually showing you how to overcome these obstacles that you may have been facing already. Okay, so I do feel for a lot of you these obstacles are already sort of in existence, or when all this is sort of coming into the light here, these obstacles do already exist for you, and it shines a light on how to deal with these obstacles or delays, these challenges that you've been facing. It's really going to help you overcome those and focus on the light. Now the sun is actually the happiest card in the deck as well. So, we do see a lot of happiness coming through. And with that shining over those obstacles, it really does show us that those obstacles are not actually as high mountaintop as you think. It's actually a huge opportunity in disguise. So before we're sort of getting these things revealed to us, we may be looking at these things as challenges or delays that we're facing. But once this thing is revealed to you, or these things are revealed to you, this new energy, this new way of thinking is revealed to you, Pisces, you will actually be able to start seeing that, hang on, they're not obstacles at all. These are actually opportunities for me to change my life in a really positive manner. So I'm really feeling that the happiness is really outshining any obstacles coming through for you at the moment there, Pisces. That's definitely, bringing the light to the situation for you, and you're going to be able to overcome anything sort of headed your way. So it's a really positive energy I'm getting for you there, Pisces. And we do see here toward the end of the month, you know, uh, it does feel slightly different, but it may be connected to some of these things that you were sort of seeing as a challenge. Okay, I am getting a little bit of flow through with the energy, but this does feel like slightly separate energy. So for some of you, this is related to those challenges, but for others of you, this may be a separate sort of energy going on toward the end of the month there. We do have the fox energy. It may just differ for people within the collective too. So for some of you within the collective, this may just be the follow through from those obstacles, but for others of you, this is actually something completely different. Okay, but we do have the fox, which was followed by the clover. Okay, so the fox is a very interesting energy. It usually does talk about a person in your energy. So I am feeling that it is a person that, maybe presenting themselves as an obstacle, has presented themselves as an obstacle to you, Pisces. We do see with the fox, you can kind of see this particular fox is curled up all on its own, protecting itself. It's only caring about looking after itself. So a lot of the time we do see somebody who is in a bit of a self-serving kind of attitude. They say what they think you want to hear. They're a little bit car salesman-y type vibe where, they'll upsell all the positive qualities, but they won't actually tell you all the negative qualities. They're kind of just telling you what they think that you want to hear, thinking that they're being a bit tricky or clever. But I'm feeling that for a lot of you, this is somebody who they're coming across as they're trying to be clever. They think they're clever, but they may not be. I do feel as though with that clover there and that sun, revealing this person, I do feel as though a lot of you are going to see sort of straight through that and know straight away. So for some of you, this person may be like player type energy as well. So sometimes that does come through with that fox energy, that they're a bit of a player, like they're only caring about satisfying their own personal needs and wants, and they're not really caring about anyone else's, and they're not sort of there's no give and take. It's, if they're giving something to you, it's they're only worried about what they're actually going to gain in return. So it's that trickster kind of energy, and it is definitely coming through, today with that fox energy. That may be one of those challenges that we've had on our plate, Pisces. But with that clover, that really does talk about short-term luck. That, like I said, intuitively there, you're going to see through this person. The luck is on your side, Pisces. That you are definitely going to have good luck when it comes to dealing with this person. I do feel as though things are just going to happen in a very like synchronous kind of way, and it's going to seem like you just may look back at the end of the month and go, geez, luck was on my side with that person. Like I saw through them before they tried to do this or that. It can also refer to this person trying to, gamble with something. Sometimes it does talk about gambling. So this person may be sort of, gambling in some shape or form, or trying to get you, trying to, that trickster energy once again, trying to get you to take a financial risk, towards them. Like it's giving me that vibe of, somebody trying to get you to put shares into their company, or trying to tell you this investment would be really good for you, Pisces. But you're kind of seeing through that straight away and realizing, no, that's not really right for me. That's, you're just sort of feeling, no, that doesn't feel right, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. It definitely could, for some of you, it could talk about, if you have done that in the past and you've, put money into an investment, like a person, you've put money into somebody, and it hasn't paid off. You turned around and you went, I really shouldn't have, gambled on that person doing the right thing. This is sort of showing us that that fortune is actually coming back around to you, Pisces, and it's kind of giving me that vibe of, karma finds a way. So I do feel as though there is a strong element of, this person's true, intentions being revealed. Any challenges that you may have faced with this person being revealed. The luck is on your side. I'm really feeling really strongly, Pisces. It keeps coming to me. The luck is on your side. The good fortune is in your hands. This short-term luck dealing with this person is all yours. This person may think that they're, going to get lucky and pull a swift one over, Pisces, but they're really not. Okay, so it's a very interesting, energy, Pisces. So at this time, I would sort of, be very wary of where you are putting your money and taking risks on other people. All right, maybe you need to be a little bit more like that fox and worry about your own self first and foremost before you actually take a risk on trusting anybody else with money. It does feel as though this fox is, I keep getting this picture of gold coins. So, I do feel as though this may be a financial, situation for quite a lot of you, with this fox energy. But like I said, it's definitely, feeling like a person. All right, so just keep your ears open at the start of the month, because whatever you hear in conversation, it's probably going to actually be revealing that person's true nature before you actually, sort of see it for your own self. And so you'll be able to look back and go, hang on, so and so said this about this person, and now I'm seeing that playing out where they're actually, approaching me, asking me for this or that, and I know to say no because I've already had this revealed to me that I, can't really trust that person. It does feel as though it is somebody who is being a little bit of a trickster, a shyster, trying to, take advantage and serve their own needs. They're not as, they may come across as a very sophisticated, clever type, intellectual energy, but they're really serving their own needs first and foremost, Pisces. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you already know who that person might be in your life. Like I said, it is going to be slightly different for everyone within the collective. Okay, but Pisces, what's going on for Pisces in love for September 2023? Wow, Pisces. Wow, I must say, wow. Just again, firstly, we do have the book, okay? So a brand new chapter opening to you. This is kind of that leap into the unknown, willing to, welcome in new characters into the story of Pisces, educating yourself a little bit more about the idea of love, what you want with love, all that sort of thing. But, overall, it really is starting a brand new chapter within love, okay? So somebody new may be coming in for a lot of you there. The book really does a lot of the time talk about new chapters, new character energy coming in for you. And I do also have the fish coming through strong. And you can see in this particular fish card, there is so many fish in this picture, and we've got the 5 stars in the middle. Okay, so we are seeing a direct reference here. In the middle of this is talking about your wishes and your desires with love, and then around you we're seeing all the options coming straight for you, trying to fulfill those wishes for you. The fish card is all about abundance and wealth. Okay, so I kind of want to say that you may actually be getting somebody coming into your energy, Pisces, who may actually be a little bit of a wealthy type person, because not only am I seeing this financial card, but the next card is a financial related card as well. So there may be some sort of financial input that connects somehow to love for you in the next month. Or sometimes I do sort of say sometimes that maybe your soulmate is money, and if that's the case for you, Pisces, well, we're entering a new chapter where your soulmate of money is coming right around the corner. Lots of money, because we've got so many fish in this particular deck that it's a lot of options, a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth headed your way. But if that is just love, wealth is a lot more than just money. So it can definitely be a wealth of even separate options in love, but also I'm just feeling that it's like a wealth of just loving vibes towards you, just a lot of love headed your way. All right. So, really thinking about, I really feel like with those stars in the middle there, Pisces, and that the new chapters coming through for you. Really, really thinking about what you want your new chapters to look like, what dreams and desires you want to manifest for you, because that's sort of what is the focus of all this wealth is these wishes of yours with love, being manifested. So that's kind of the focus point of all this wealth headed your way with love. So it would pay to, really focus on, specific desires and specific wishes, that you want fulfilled within the realm of love. Okay. We also do see the clover once again. So we are getting that double up energy on the clover, although this one does feel very, very different. This one's not connected to a fox energy. This one's all by itself. And it's letting us know that, like I said with that clover initially, it's sometimes about gambling, taking a risk. And I feel like this is letting us know that it's okay for you to take a risk with love. Okay. So don't take financial risks, towards a specific person that might be trying to offer you, something for, to buy something or invest in something. Don't be taking those sorts of risks. But when it comes to love and taking chances on people that you may be involving yourself with, definitely head on in to jump into those new chapters, and you've got a lot of good luck headed your way in the near future when it does come to love, like abundance, luck, new chapters. What more could you really want there? But we'll have a look at the oracles and what they want to add for you when it comes to love. Okay, Pisces, what's going on for Pisces in love? September, please. Pisces, love, September. Okay, so I am seeing here, once again, we are getting some information, some extra information about what we saw in the general spread here too. So we are seeing the sword and the rose. Okay, so that does talk about clarity, truth, revelations, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So, we're seeing that clarity from the sun coming through. You're more able to see clearly, not only whatever's going on with that fox energy, but see more clearly just within yourself and what it is that you want when it comes to love. But we are seeing a little bit more. I feel as though this is directly related to that fox energy, or some of these obstacles that you may have faced in the past. We do have the runner. Okay, so that does say runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to their ego. So the fox energy definitely listens to their ego, but we are seeing that runner chaser dynamic coming through that may have been, something influencing this past these obstacles. I feel more than anything that may be a dynamic that has affected, some of those obstacles you've faced there, because that runner chaser dynamic that can be, more than just in love as well. That can be, you know every time you get close to money, for example, you chase, the more you chase the money, the further that it goes from you. Those kinds of dynamics as well. But then we do definitely see, one of these fish coming on through, with the talking. Okay, so interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hoovering. So we do see lots of conversations happening at the start of the month for you, and then we're seeing, you entering into talking phases with people. So once again, that may not be directly, about love. That may be just sort of talking to people and stirring up that idea of starting new energy when it comes to love for you. You may be, these things getting revealed to you, during the month of September may actually, help you understand a little bit more what it is that you do desire when it comes to love. But I'm going to ask a bit more specifically about, what's coming in romantic love for our Pisces September. What's coming through in romantic love for Pisces in September, please? Okay, so we do have on the bottom of the deck friendly support as well. So fairies, guides, and friends give aid. So once again, I'm getting that conversation vibe from that friendly support, talking things through with people, listening to other people's, advice and conversations that you're involving in, this month, Pisces. We also have freedom coming through. Healthy space and room to breathe. So, I feel as though this is, you, Pisces, just taking your time to, like, allow these energies to come in for you, and having that healthy space within yourself to, create a healthy space for love to come in for you, Pisces. Because we are also seeing physical connection. Okay, the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. So we may have, like I said with that fish card, we may have multiple options around us. Some of those are definitely wanting to get physical with you, Pisces, in the near future there. We also do have twin flame unions. So if you're after something a little bit deeper, that wish is definitely on the cards for you as well. Heart, body, mind, and soul. Okay, so there's, that does have the word body in there as well. So some of these physical connections, you may actually find that one of those connections, if you're involving yourself in those, of course, there may be a little bit more to it. It may be actually a twin flame union as well, involving more than just the body. But, we definitely are seeing the possibilities for those things coming in for you, during September. So, obviously free will exists, and, time and, energy, do flow as well, Pisces. So, like with that free will, especially, it's up to you whether you're involving yourself in and what those true desires, as we talked about, your true wishes and your true desires, you are going to sort of find the space for those, and work out exactly what it is, that you do want in love. And for some of you that may not be just that physical connection. So, we've definitely got the opportunities for both there. So if you are after that physical stuff, definitely seeing those opportunities there. But if you are looking for something a little bit deeper, we are seeing that twin flame union coming through for you as well. So very interesting, Pisces. Leave me a comment and let me know if that resonated for you. Like I said, everyone that does comment will go in the draw for a free personal reading, but please like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll see you all again soon.